You're on CBS.
My husband, the carpenter.
My wife, the interior decorator.
When we looked for a new home, he said, I want solid construction.
And she said, smart design.
Space.
Value. And we said,
manufactured home.
Inside, solid wood framing. Outside, intelligent design. For more information, call 1-800-35-OWNER. Today's manufactured home. Built for living, built for life.
It used to be every neighborhood had a service station that was still a service station, and a pharmacist who called you by name and knew if you'd had the mumps or the measles. Well, that friendly pharmacist is still in the neighborhood at your local United Drugs Pharmacy. Each United Drugs Pharmacy is independently owned by a pharmacist who makes sure with every prescription that you know what you're taking, how to take it, and why. United Drugs. Fast, friendly service just like it used to be. Find your United Drugs Pharmacy in the Yellow Pages.
Right now, he probably doesn't care about the price of that milk. He's not thinking about the many quality checks it must pass before it leaves our dairy. A dairy that wins awards year after year. But that's okay. We'll keep on bringing it to him, so all he has to think about is what comes next. Great food at lower prices every day. You'll find it at Fred Meyer.
It's the perfect crime.
If you're having second thoughts, just read this pamphlet.
So you've decided to steal cable.
No victims, no witnesses, no guilt.
You really think we can afford it?
Nothing a month? Yeah, I think we could swing that.
But will Homer pull off the heist?
Well, at Sunday school, we learned that stealing is a sin.
Well, duh.
Or is this crook ready to crack?
Ah! It wasn't me. It was my wife's idea.
The Simpsons.
The Simpsons, Thursday at 7:30 on KIMA TV.
Providence offers a Journey Through Tears to Triumph, a grief support program for those who have lost a loved one. For more information about this 8-week series, call 575-5093. You're watching KIMA.
This is KIMA Noon News with Margy Lynch, followed by CNN Headline News.
Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us. Oregon Senator Bob Packwood supporters and accusers say they're shocked by the Senate Ethics Committee's announcement calling for Packwood's expulsion. Lisa Balick reports on the reaction.
I'm delighted.
For Gail Byler, it was a shock to hear the Ethics Committee's announcement. Like his other accusers, she's waited almost 3 years for the Senate to take action.
Nobody in this whole group ever wanted any revenge. We just wanted it to be fair and for him to be accountable for his actions.
The most trying time for many of Packwood's accusers was in recent weeks, when the senator began attacking the credibility of some of his accusers. Gina Hutton of Eugene, Oregon, was one of those women.
I did not think it would get this far. I actually believed that the good old boy club might still be too intact. And this is an incredible statement that the Ethics Committee is willing to put ethics ahead of politics.
The Senate Ethics Committee has conducted a thorough and fair investigation, and that they have decided to recommend basically a very serious consequence for Bob Packwood's actions, and I think that that's the right thing to do.
But Packwood supporters still stand by him. They say the Ethics Committee denied him a fair hearing.
They didn't want public hearings. They're angry at him because he now said, I want public hearings because it's the only possible way that I have to defend myself. And that evidence will come out on the floor of the Senate.
That's if the senator chooses not to resign. In Portland, Oregon, Lisa Balick, CBS News.
If Senator Packwood is expelled from the U.S. Senate, he would lose all of his benefits of being a senator. That includes his retirement pay and health benefits. But if the Republican lawmaker decides to resign, he gets to keep those benefits. The Senate Ethics Committee has voted to recommend Packwood's expulsion for alleged sexual misconduct. Seattle police today are trying to determine the motive behind a shooting outside a pool hall early today that left one man dead and 2 others wounded. 2 men were hospitalized in serious condition after being shot at the South Seattle establishment. When police arrived, the gunman threatened to kill himself. Moments later, 26-year-old Tony Tran of Seattle put the gun to his head and fired. He died instantly. Fire crews are making progress in the battle to contain 4 blazes near Lake Chelan. The lightning-caused fires broke out Friday night. Light rain and cool temperatures are helping the situation. Christine Chen has more on the crews fighting the fires.
Like shuttles, all day long, fire crews from all over the West are airlifted to the fire lines. Louis Navarro was one.
Saving humps of dirt in people's houses you don't even know. It's just something you do.
He is one of the Prineville Hotshots, an Oregon crew which lost several of their members, friends, in the Colorado wildfires last summer. Kelly Woods filled a vacancy, which was tough.
Especially when there's a core group that has been around together for a while, and especially a group that's been through a lot, and they're really a tight group.
But the group focuses on today's task. Despite the fact that they are getting more ground crews to the fire line, this will continue to be part of the efforts by air, the water from Lake Chelan. Helicopters continue to waterbomb the fires. At times, the targets seem invisible. But for those who would get a closer look, like the Prineville Hotshots, the flames did not seem insurmountable.
Some people didn't return this year because they couldn't handle it. And I totally understand that. I mean, I had a hard time dealing with it. A lot of us did, but we knew we had to get back off a proverbial horse and keep riding.
And that's what they did, along with many other crews who took off for the fire lines.
Well, weather-wise, it still feels like fall out there today. We'll have scattered showers, but decreasing with a few sun breaks later in the day. A high in the low 70s, a low of about 45 degrees. We have winds from the northwest at 5 to 15. Some good news for tomorrow. It will be partly sunny with a high in the upper 70s. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to join us tonight at 5 and 6 for all the latest news. And stay tuned. CNN Headline News is next. Have a good day.
Save up to 1/2 on brand name furniture and mattresses. The very same furniture and mattresses sold at furniture and department stores, but at low warehouse prices. There's a store near you.
United Furniture Warehouse.
Simple? Well, times have changed. Now many cars require special equipment to diagnose battery problems. Special tools are needed for proper installation. Recommendation: come to Schwab. We take pride in doing things right and complete. It's why we clean and inspect your cables first, then install your battery. Backed in writing with a Schwab warranty. When it's time for your next battery, come to Schwab. We install them free.
It's the nation's only true furniture warehouse concept. Brand name furniture and mattresses from leading manufacturers at low warehouse prices. Furniture for every room in your home at savings up to 1/2.
United Furniture Warehouse.